Happiness is an inside job. That was the message I received before today's guidance had even unfolded. And interestingly, I had an opportunity to practice it myself today, because today has not gone according to my own plan. I've experienced delays. I've had things that I expected to work on that simply didn't work. I've spent time solving problems that I hadn't planned to solve. And at different moments, I had to notice my own emotional response. I had to ask myself, what can I learn from this? Because if I say happiness is an inside job, then I also have to be willing to practice that when the outside world isn't behaving exactly as I'd like it to. And that's what the cards that have come through today are saying, and this is what makes it interesting. The first message was trust. And sometimes we're looking at a situation entirely through what we can physically see. We're thinking about what happened, what didn't happen, what we've lost, what hasn't arrived. But trust asks us to acknowledge that perhaps we cannot see the entire picture yet. Then came the Six of Swords, leaving what is familiar and moving towards the unknown. And for me, an important part of this card today was about changing the beliefs we hold about ourselves. Sometimes we're asking for a different life while continuing to carry the identity, thoughts, and beliefs that belonged to the old life. And leaving those things behind can feel uncomfortable. So then came the card of balance. Light becomes visible because darkness exists. And I think that's important when we're talking about happiness. I'm not suggesting that spiritual growth means walking through a permanent state of bliss. We experience a range of emotions. We are souls having this human experience. So we feel fear, we feel angry, we can feel disappointed, we get jealous, we feel insecure. And those emotions are telling us something. They give us the contrast. They allow us to notice when something within us is beginning to shift. The Five of Cups reversed reinforce this message beautifully. Accept what has happened. Begin healing the old wounds. See the possibilities that remain and move forward. Then came the card of compassion. And this may be one of the most important parts of today's message. What happens when the soul you're constantly criticizing is you? If happiness is an inside job, then the relationship you have with yourself matters. You cannot continually tell yourself that you're unworthy or inadequate or somehow behind in life and expect your inner world to feel peaceful. Compassion asks us to change that relationship. The final message that came through was the High Priestess. This is a card about our inner wisdom, our intuition, our own awareness, listening to the quiet voice within. And this connected beautifully with something I've revisited through the book Conversations with God. The idea of life being about evolution and expression of our soul, expressing the parts of ourselves that are compassionate, that are patient, that is wise, forgiving and loving. And perhaps that's what we're really practicing. We're not trying to be perfect. It's about our awareness. So today, I'm not asking you to reach to the highest possible emotional state. let's begin somewhere much more accessible. What about the emotion of contentment? One of the simplest doors into that emotion is gratitude. Right now, I am grateful that I have the technology that allows me to sit here, receive these messages from the divine, and then use the technology to create these videos and share them with you. That's what's true for me in this moment. So, what's true for you? Not tomorrow, not when everything is worked out, not when you've achieved the thing that you're waiting for, but right now. What is the one thing that you can genuinely appreciate? And what happens inside you when you place your attention there? Because maybe the shift that you've been waiting to experience in your outer world begins with something much quieter. A change in perception, a little more compassion, a little more trust, a moment of gratitude, and the willingness to listen to your own inner wisdom. Happiness is an inside job. So today's question is, what can you feel grateful for right now? Stay close, keep tuning in. The door is opening.